Hey, Eric,
Hey, John, how you doing?
do you want to go first?
I'm Eric DiGirolamo.
And I'm the inbred Canadian John Camo, the alleged inbred Canadian John Camo. And this is Killing Chronicle Live on our regular scheduled 7 o'clock slot on Sunday.
John,
Wow.
you wearing your Canadian Speedo tonight?
No, I don't have. You know what? I don't even have that one anymore. I don't have. I'll have to get one for this summer though. I'm losing all this weight. You know, the hairy fat fuck is losing weight.
There's not one in the Kronk store yet?
Oh, you know what? I got that. Gives me something to do for tomorrow. Hello, all our Kronks in the chat. All you inbred Kronks, how are you guys doing? Oh, we got X is getting crazier and crazier and vicious by the day, and we're gonna go through a lot of it today. We got a lot of stuff today, a lot of stuff. So, yeah, hi to all our Kronks, and I hope you guys had a great weekend. There's Boston Brandy. Hello, Boston Brandy. What's up, you beautiful creature, you? Where to start? Well, oh my God. I guess we'll start. Might as well start with the dinner, right? Shouldn't we start with the dinner?
There was a dinner?
So, yeah. So 2 Fridays ago, there was a dinner. 400 people, a flowing bar, silent auctions. And we're supposed to believe this just kind of happened. All right. So let's go back. So as more and more information came in, this little casual get together looked a lot more like a professional fundraiser. And none of them want to explain. I mean, Jen put on a show. And look at this. I'm using my glasses again. I put them down. Jen knows how to put together a shindig. Let me tell you, this isn't a pool party. You know, they want us to believe that it was friends helping friends, people supporting witnesses, and that Jen McKay put it all together on her own, right? No big operation, no big planning, just through Facebook Messenger and the Signal app. Actually, no. They probably didn't want to text about it. So it was probably Jen driving around town and inviting each person individually, personally. Because I guess Jen's an event planner and a fundraising coordinator and a venue booker and a caterer. The big picture's coming into view now, right? A liquor supplier and silent auctioneer and a regular soccer mom all rolled into one. So I'm sure some people saw the loophole lawyer talking about that Kevin Linehan. Is that his name? Kevin Linehan? Plevin. Yeah, Kevin Linehan, right? Let's pull it up. So the loophole lawyer was told by Plevin that it was that's the background. I'm gonna pull it up over here. Okay. That it was held at the Worcester Regency. Knowing full well that the loophole lawyer wouldn't know that there was no such thing as the Worcester Regency. So they're obviously they've been upset for a week. It's no secret that they've been upset. I didn't see it right away. So let's not say I was jealous and I was trying to be super sleuth Scooby-Doo for 2 days. It took me a couple of hours tops and a couple texts that came in while I was just doing a couple hours of research that confirmed exactly what really went on. And we're going to get into that tonight. So, like I said, when you see the loophole lawyer didn't know how to pronounce Worcester, just like a lot of, we've all seen those videos where half the towns in Massachusetts nobody can pronounce when they're put in front of them. That when I saw that, I knew right away. I'm like, oh, there is no Worcester Regency, and then so I did start to look. I'm like, what hotel would it have been? And then right away, I'm like, immediately, I was like, they would never have gone out to Worcester for a fundraiser. These people don't go outside of 2 to 3 towns. It's Canton. It's in Canton on 138. It's the Boston Tavern down on Route 1 in Norwood. It's it's the Town Club. It's the Legion. They don't go far. And so that was the first thing. And right away, the minute my sources, from inside and just doing a couple little searches, I guess I got them mad because I guess the plan it was going to be a big joke. So I ruined their joke. I think that's what they're mad. They're more mad about that we ruined their joke. Their joke was that they were going to use Kevin Lanahan to pass bad information out to the loophole lawyer so that then they could all go laugh and they can laugh and go, ha ha, we pulled one over on everybody. Nobody knows what went on. We're giving them bogus information. We lied. Well, if you're going to lie about that, what else are you going to lie about? What else have you lied about? The same thing happened a couple summers ago. We all remember Jen at Proctor's house standing out in front of her Jeep, almost daring people to that were coming by to see her, right? So that someone would take a picture and pass it along, and then somebody get in trouble for running the license plates, right? These people, I'll tell you, when the drinks start flowing, they get really cocky. And when John's nephew, Patrick, right, remember the Little League went far in the Little League World Series, and they were on it at Fenway, and they all had a suite. So they were either in the club or the suite, and they were running their mouths, all jumping, all laughing, going, "Oh, we're gonna get Turtle in trouble. Wait till you see. We set him up." And they were telling everyone. So it's a big game to these people. Like literally, people's lives, it's a game to them. People could be going to jail, and they're running around thinking it's so cute. It's literally a game to these people. So they tried their newest little joke with the loophole, and of course, the minute I start saying no, it was at the Dedham Hilton, and it was 400 plus people. It was all night long, and it was a ton of booze. And of course, Friday in Lent, they're having their buffet style stuffed chicken, their steak tips, and the vegetables. So these are the games that these people were playing for a fundraiser. So I don't know why they couldn't just say, yeah, it was at the Dedham Hilton. It was a fundraiser, but instead you get everybody laughing. We pulled one over on people. So. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to play some clips from a, what do they call these things? They're called those Twitter spaces. So this is them just after I posted about the event being in Dedham. So let's listen to some of this.
Event on the down low so that an overweight man in a Speedo and an inflatable duck does not show up. That doesn't happen anywhere else. It just happens to these poor people.
Exactly. And then, for this information to kind of seep out, which I guess is somewhat, to be expected, whatever. It's hard. Couldn't even keep one night a secret, but we're supposed to believe these people could keep a murder for 4 years. Okay.
Yeah, that's not overlooked.
But secrets are hard to keep, especially in this environment. I get that. So, and my first thing was like, oh, like I don't want people to think it was like some sort of exclusionary thing. Not at all.
Not
It was
at
just
all.
people that they know in real life, mainly. And the reason for that is that we are not in the same position that Free Karen Reed is, because they could have all the events in the world that they wanted to, right? The entire time. Nobody was going to go down there and disrupt it or show up or take
No.
pictures. Meanwhile, these people can't even go to Walmart.
Right. Or go out to
Without-
eat.
Right.
And
Now I got to stop this for a minute. The chat, Eric, you don't have a TV on, do you?
I've muted it. It was
So
on,
you
but I did mute
You
it.
do have- Eric, you know the show starts at 7. 7 o'clock.
Sean, Grant's covering the war. I got it
I
on.
listen. I from 7 o'clock on, your ass belongs to me. Okay.
I forgot the mute. I had these on, didn't realize.
The whole chat is up in arms. I'm thinking it's my computer here. I'm playing with my computer.
I apologize, chat. I apologize. Won't happen again. Jesus, Eric. What the?
I'm like, I'm over here playing with everything. And then it hit me. I'm like, wait a minute. I was listening to Eric's TV the whole time in the green room. It's got to be Eric's.
I can't take the mainstream media's coverage of it, so I'd rather watch Grant.
when we first went in the green room to discuss tonight, we all I could hear is the air raid sirens, and I'm like, Eric, what are you listening to? And he's like, Grant's doing the show.
He's on a 12-hour show. He does for like 12 to 15 hours a day. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Struggle with 2 hours over here.
Yeah. All right. So back to the ladies who are so mad that they had to let it all out. It took them 22 minutes to get over this.
I mean, the reaction in general to it is, obviously, I think it was, Kevin had given Loophole Lawyer kind of the download, but it, maybe been a little bit, what's the word I'm looking for? Had kind of, hidden some of the details. I think he said it was at a venue that it wasn't, whatever. And then they spend the next 2 days like searching it down, trying to figure out where it was. And
It didn't take me 2 days.
they're really upset at the idea of 400 people. I
wasn't
will
upset at 400
confirm
people.
that it was standing room only in that ballroom.
It was.
And that's a testament to how many people in the real world actually support these people.
right.
And that shouldn't be something to be ashamed of, but they want to make it that way.
Right. And
I
they don't
never-
want to
I-
see an
I
inbred
didn't think-
Canadian in his underwear wearing a duck. It doesn't seem like a lot to ask.
Is he
It is.
Canadian?
An inbred Canadian in his underwear wearing a duck.
Really?
I think he is. I don't know.
They don't know.
He acts like an inbred Canadian, so that's what I'm
Does she know what an inbred Canadian acts like?
You act like a duck.
going with. Nothing against Canadians. I have a lot of Canadian friends. I'm not anti-Canadian. I'm anti-inbred man in his underwear and a duck.
Agent O'Donnell asked, do you know who put the photo out? I don't.
Loophole Lawyer
Uh-huh.
did. So that
Well,
guy's
right,
a piece
but
of
no.
shit.
No clue who would have.
They don't like him.
Oh, yeah.
Don't eat stuff in the yard. But yeah, I not thrilled. But what are you gonna do at this point? I guess.
Well, I mean, we can point out that Loophole Lawyer's a piece of shit.
Yeah, not
We
cool.
can point that out.
It's just not cool. Just in general. What business is of his? You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
Loophole.
And
What
the way they
business
were
is it of his?
The picture itself asks people to dox it. So to dox the people in the photo. So he's a piece of shit. He's a giant piece of shit.
Oh,
And he's a piece of shit. I just wanted to say that like
they don't
7
really
times
sugarcoat
because
things,
he
do
is.
they?
I want to understand why people support that sort of stuff too. Like, I mean,
I do too. Well, I mean, maybe I don't want to understand it because that would require mental illness.
for 3 years straight, Karen Reed and her supporter, well, not really Karen Reed, her supporters anyway, through gatherings at local Elks lodges and whatever else where they crammed 100 people in and there was maybe some fucking pizza and a shitty DJ. Nobody ever bothered their events, okay? Nobody ever went in there and tried to dox everybody that was in there or showed up and took pictures. You know, like that never happened. Why can the same courtesy not be extended?
Because one group of people is civil and exists civilly in society, and the other
Mhm.
people are a bunch of freaks who think it's okay to run around in their underwear wearing duck costumes at a murder trial.
I don't even feel like
I
I'm that
didn't
civil.
run around in my duck costume during a murder
Being
trial.
honest.
I never wore any costumes in denim. And again, these people keep forgetting that, yes, Eric, but these people keep forgetting that there's two separate things here. The costumes were protesting our local government. When I was over in Dedham, I acted accordingly.
You kept the costumes in Canton as well.
I did.
Appropriate.
Changing.
I mean-
Exactly. Changing's got it. When Mike was hiding out at meetings, I was, chicken nugget for balls. He is balls for chicken nuggets. You know? But you got to give these ladies a little leeway because they're not even from the state. So they're just getting what's told to them. They're not getting the full picture. But let's keep going because we want to get through this because we got some good stuff. The big picture's coming. The big picture's coming.
I don't.
No, what are you talking about? Would you just do that? Would you just like show up to someone else's private event or start taking pictures of everybody in a restaurant that you think is, associated with a murder trial filled with people you don't know? Would you
No.
do that?
But I would not do that.
Yeah.
Not really
So,
my
yeah.
wheelhouse. Yeah.
There are some societal norms that this particular group of people is never going to observe. I would say they were raised in barns, but having had experience with animals raised in barns, I do not want to insult the animals.
She has experience with raising animals in barns.
Barn animals.
She grew up on a farm. Julie's a farm girl, a red-headed farm girl from Indiana. I got questions. I'm not going to say anything.
I don't.
I mean, it reeks of like
It
jealousy
does.
in a way.
It does,
Right.
especially with him.
All right, I'm not jealous. I'm not jealous, and I have to interrupt the program. I have breaking news.
What do you got for breaking news, John?
This upcoming Friday at noon, I will be joining Sam and Loophole Lawyer on their show.
Friday?
This upcoming Friday.
Ah, nice.
Friday at noon. Confirmed. Yep. And I think I'm allowed to say this, and if hopefully they don't get mad at me. It will be discussing multiple Canton people and some other people who live in towns close to Canton.
You got some things on your mind, or
No, I just don't want to overstep. Overstep. Oh, I guess I can. Why don't we? Let me just download this real quick.
What do you got? A little teaser?
We have a teaser for next Friday. Nope. How about Stoughton? How about Stoughton / Franklin back to Stoughton? How's that? Let's let me just do right in the middle of the show. I mean, this is a yes, Cop's daughter. I will be on with Loopy. I mean, we're close now, so I call them Loops. So I'll be on with Loops and Sam. Hold on. Let me I got to open up this and download this real quick. So yeah, Friday at noon, and we are going to be discussing Carrie Lama.
Well.
Yes. Oops, I don't all of them. I just want to download that one. All right, let's pull this up. Two. Boom. Add file. Here we go. Let's bring this up. This was not part of the show. All right. Apparently, there is some. This is all I can show you guys. I'm giving you a little tease, but this was Carrie Lama and Helena Rafferty, and Carrie Lama is all upset because she's concerned. She's a concerned citizen who was writing to inform you that Rita Lombardi and Jen O'Donnell went on a live stream talking about XYZ, and they get into it. So we are going to be discussing some Carrie Lama drama.
That's from 2024, July 2024.
Yeah. Yep. So we're gonna be talking. We're gonna be dishing some tea
Digging in.
digging in on Friday at noon. Yep, me, Sam, and Loops. So that's gonna be fun. So yeah, I'm not so I guess I'm not jealous. I'm not jealous of there. You know, I
I'm
love
looking forward to
the chat.
watching that, John.
The chat's going crazy. Sorry, Eric, you got to be putting the chat up for me because I mean it's coming fast and furious here. So there you go. Yeah, that was hot off the presses. Let's get back to the I mean, they just needed to vent. They just wanted to vent. All right, here we go. Let's let them finish venting before we get into our show.
Him and with the goat boy, they're
They don't
just
like Goat Boy
they're
either.
like they got shunned in high school, in wherever they grew up, or middle school, and they haven't gotten past it.
Again, she doesn't know where I grew up. She doesn't think I have anything to do with Canton, wherever I grew up.
And so they're really upset that these beautiful, successful people who happen to have the misfortune.
Beautiful, successful people. I don't want to talk about looks. I don't want to talk about their successfulness. I mean, does Jen even have a job? I don't have a job. Apparently, I'm a Canuck.
Of tangentially coming across Karen Reed, that they have happy lives in love and friendship, and that they do things that these spurned middle schoolers don't get to do. The spurned middle schoolers are in a parking lot eating lukewarm buffalo chicken dip with the dancing crazy people, crazy women of Canton.
Crazy women of Canton. God forbid anybody over there does anything but just stand there. You're a crazy woman from Canton. Yeah. Okay. Keep on going.
I can understand the jealousy.
We're jealous.
The jealousy.
I mean, it's just there.
The amount of times they said jealous in this 22 minutes. It was, yeah.
They're stuck on this number. Oh, couldn't have. Like it was 400 people. My understanding is that people had to be turned away at some point because it sold out.
Yeah.
Well, if it's sold out, who's showing up?
John, it was a 300 capacity venue and they stuffed 400 in there.
Yeah. Well, then who's showing up? If it's sold out, it's sold out. Right? If you sold a ticket, what people are showing up without tickets?
Imagine that. People
They're all quiet, completely under wraps.
Yep.
So
It wasn't under wraps because Loopy knew about it. Loops knew.
He had it
So
leaked to him.
it wasn't under wraps.
a ton of support. We probably got 1,000 people there. Like, and I'm not saying that in sort of like grandiose Boy type way. It's just like, objectively, they could have had probably 1,000 people there.
For sure.
It would be
John.
lovely if we could do more open.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Public
Rocco
event.
was there.
Huh? Oh, Rocco had to have been there.
He was there.
He was there. course,
It was-
Rocco was there.
It was
Rocco's
lovely. It was lovely to meet the ladies. I think he said.
That's right.
Something
Rocco
like
is
that.
he's a big supporter. Yeah, McDiggles. Well, when you have a lot of cops in there, the Dedham Fire Department's looking the other way, okay?
Did they have to call the Budweiser 18 wheeler in for reinforcements?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But the risk is just so real. For disruption, or God forbid you own a business or you have a decent job, you show up one of these lunatics.
Are we just looking at an email 2 seconds ago that you got Kerry Lamo who's writing to the police department? You had all these people, God forbid anybody stepped up and said anything. They came right after us all. They went right after everybody. So they're projecting everything. Oh, I just went back to nothing. I don't know where we are. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
a bunch of freaks who think it's okay to run around in their underwear.
Oh, might be past that a little bit.
You did that
They're
on
just-
purpose.
They're like, they got shunned in
A little
high
more.
school.
I'm so sad about that.
And a ton of support, a ton of support. We
support,
probably
yeah.
have 1,000 people there. And I'm not saying that in sort of like grandiose third boy type way. It's just like, objectively, they could have had probably 1,000 people there.
For sure.
I
It'd be
don't think you
lovely
could
if
have
we could do
20,000.
more open
Absolutely.
public events.
Absolutely.
But the risk is just so real. For disruption, or God forbid you own a business or you have a decent job, you show up, one of these lunatics finds you, takes a picture, now they're bothering your work. Like it's
right.
it's not
Well, and
it's not fair.
the piece of
Like when they followed Boozy back and they took pictures at her work. Yeah, go F yourselves.
shit
What about-
loophole lawyer said he would have gone, and he did know about it. In
Oh, there they go.
advance.
Piece of shit.
So,
Loophole, loops.
Yeah,
They don't
you
like
don't
'em.
need those
What would he
freaks
have gone for? What would he have gone for? Like he wanted an invitation.
so that he could make AI videos of everyone who was there committing crimes, because that's the kind of shit he does.
What a
Yeah,
lunatic.
he's a fucking lunatic.
They don't like loopy.
I mean,
He's a piece
imagine
of
not
shit
wanting
and a
that guy,
lunatic.
that creepy incel vibe man anywhere near you. Imagine
Wow.
that.
I don't know, like what is his fixation on this too?
His fixation, I have no idea. I don't know what any of these crazy people's fixations are. I don't know, but he is fixated in an extremely unhealthy, defamatory way.
You guys should pick up the phone and call him and see if he can.
I mean,
Who
he
is the-
is
Figure
he
it
is
out.
making AI videos
Oh.
accusing people of murder.
Well, he is doing that.
I know. I know. Boston's
Higgins.
Wackest says, "Who is the leak in your crew?" Don't know. Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming it wasn't.
Ladies, there's
Ladies,
more. There's
ladies.
more. Ladies, there's more than one. All right. It's not one leak, okay? It's multiple. You might want to put you guys might want to put all your fingers in the dike, okay?
Malicious,
No,
right?
I'm sure
People-
they're prowling all over people's Instagrams and Facebooks like they do.
or whatever. I don't really know, but I mean,
And we're
nobody's
gonna
gonna
get back
go
to
down
that.
there and
Wait a minute.
disrupt it or
I did it again, but I know whereabouts we are. We're gonna get into that. Trolling people's Instagrams. That's how I got involved in this. Jen took an old Instagram photo of me in my Speedo that me and my girlfriend had fun with during COVID, which was a runover from me and my ex-wife when I used to do the Furry Fridays. Right? It wasn't it was nothing. It's a bathing suit. It's not underwear. It's a Speedo bathing suit. All right. And it wasn't hurting anyone. And the fact that Jen had it a year later, after I'd already shut down my Instagram, shows you how much she liked it.
They're just jealous, John.
No, they project everything they're saying that we're doing, they already did or are doing. They were the ones going through everybody's Facebooks and Instagrams and pulling pictures. And I'm going to show you tonight. We're going to show you tonight, right? There's going to be a picture coming up later from 2015 with me and my brother that they used. Didn't work. We'll get into that in a minute. Let's finish with these ladies and be done with them. Let's go.
Sure they do. Yeah, I'm sure that you talking, texting Tom CPU about.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on.
No kidding.
Karen Reed, I think what she do.
Wait a minute.
Karen Reed actually did kill someone, and she.
There you go. Not guilty, ladies. Not guilty.
So she didn't actually kill anybody if she's been found not guilty.
No. Right.
Or whatever. I don't really know, but I mean, like, there you go, Boston's wackest. They have an event, couldn't keep it a secret for 48 hours. But somehow we're supposed to believe that they can murder someone and keep it secret for 4 years. It's kind of silly.
It hasn't been a
silly.
secret. It hasn't been a secret. We knew it wasn't Karen.
It's a little demoralizing. Just that,
It's demoralizing.
they can't just live life normally. And again, Karen Reed actually did kill someone, and she, had events put on in her honor that were never disrupted or anything like this at all. I mean, smaller scale events, certainly not as nice. I can say that, good old Jen McCabe knows how to put these things together for sure.
John,
We're going to get into that, Jen. We're going to get into how good you put that together.
John, is Kate looking to get on the list of being sued?
She called her a murder.
She definitely, because she did it twice so far.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, no kidding.
Karen Reed, I think what she do one at like a Fall River Country Club. It shocks me that Fall River even has a country club, if I'm being completely honest. But it does. And that was one that they did, and nobody has ever bothered them. Why is this happening now like this? I mean, do people feel good about it?
I'm sure they do. Yeah, I'm sure that talking, texting Tom CPU about, how good they feel about, Googling that there's no Worcester Regency. Wow, John.
I never texted Tom CPU. Okay. I haven't talked to Tom CPU and I couldn't tell you the last time I did talk to him. I mean, it was a while. It was, within a month or two ago, there was a passing text, but I didn't text Tom CPU this. Are they confusing me with someone else? Did Goat Boy? Did someone else? I haven't talked to anyone else about this except for you, Eric.
Yeah.
And
other people, but
and my people that were at the event. These wine mommies are slandering. they might need a lawyer because just saying. This is slander.
Those 4 chromosomes that you share with 18 of your relatives.
I share 4 chromosomes with 18 of my relatives.
Really did you a solid in the Googling department.
Listen, there's more than just Googling, ladies.
Put on a little fundraiser at some point that I'll make more public. There will be no witnesses there.
And so won't we.
So that no one can bother them. But I'm happy to spearhead for the internet people.
Sure.
And in that case, good luck showing up, I guess. You probably won't have a very good time.
Well,
I meant to disrupt it.
Isn't that spaces?
If you're feeling generous and you want to, let's say everyone could donate $12 for one of John Camo's friends, then that would be cool.
$12 for each one of my friends was donated to that Testify. We're going to get into that tonight. That's coming up tonight. Too.
So what's the $12 signify? Is there anything special about the 12?
Well, my 12 friends.
Oh, you
the
have
$12 is the $12 is for my 12 friends, and so they want everybody to donate to the Testify, to the testicle site. $12 in my name, and we're going to get into that. We're almost done with this.
Yeah, and we've talked about this before, but you see how much silent support there is for what these people have gone through. And the reason that a lot of it has to be silent support is these idiots. Because they don't want to see Duck Man. They don't want to see him anywhere near them. And that is not the flex he thinks it is.
They don't want to see the Duck Man. So, mind you, I was a duck for the Halloween parade with 5 other people, and that was triggering. That triggered them. That I walked like a duck, and that other time where I passed out ducks for no reason. So ducks, they spend 22 minutes on Loops, myself, and Goat Boy. But we'll keep going.
Fine with them. God forbid you make a joke and throw up the middle finger. Like, nobody's ever done that before.
Right. In Boston, Massachusetts.
She's a fun lady. She's a fun lady. She's a good lady. She's lost a lot. Leave her alone. I mean,
Yeah.
that's how this has gone. That, like, you know, this entire free Karen Reed movement has bred disgusting, vile hostility against the victim's family for no reason at all. Because she
No
flew a
reason?
bird in a couple of photos. Like, calm down. Calm down.
And do we want Speedo Boy
Speedo
and
Boy.
the goat
And the
talking
goat.
to people
There I am.
about
You know what?
is shameful behavior?
You know what I know is coming? I've got to get my phone ready. I have to get my phone ready. I have a feeling that I'm going to get a text from someone making some sort of Muppet, Speedo Boy and the Goat Man or something, whatever it is. What is it? Speedo Boy and the Goat? That could be a new sitcom. Speedo Boy and the Goat.
Might be a new song.
It definitely could be a new song. I guess I do. I mean, this was 22 minutes of them just being pissed. All because the only reason I ruined their joke that it wasn't at the Worcester Regency, it was in Dedham. It was an after the fact joke.
Because I don't think anybody has the moral high ground to tell Peggy O'Keefe that she
Not to
can't
put the
have
finger
a
up?
moment of levity. So
Nobody has the morals to say, hey, Peggy, it probably is not a good look for you. This is probably not a good look. But we'll keep going.
fuck off with that.
Yeah. Yeah. How
What a
dare
bummer.
you. What a bummer. See, they're upset. Bummer.
Yep. They're gross.
They're
They're
gross.
gross.
It's just
But
disgusting.
again,
They're
at the end of the
gross.
day, they're jealous. They're
Oh,
upset
jealous.
that their Blue's Clues, skills failed them.
Failed
And they
them.
didn't notice a gathering of 400 rational,
In
normal
East Street, Dedham.
human beings with lives right in their midst.
In
They
their
have
mist.
big
Gorillas in the
feelings
mist.
about that.
Drunks in the mist.
Well, it's like I said, it's the jealousy thing. I think, and I really do think that's part of the fixation is this little community seems like such a sweet community before the lunatics showed up. These people are
Lunatic fringe.
beautiful, successful people with happy,
Right.
happy families and achievements, and that's always that
It's
always
just what
bothers people who are standing outside a courthouse threatening to kill a federal prosecutor.
There you go. So that was the 22 minutes, right? Of the 22 minutes and 4 glasses of cheap wine and some cheese. You ladies want some cheese with that wine? Gee, oh my God. Oh my God.
How dare you?
You know, John, I'm not a big fan of the whole picture of Mrs. O'Keefe with the finger up on our page and not, but the company that she keeps, man, it's tough.
It's not a good look.
No.
How dare you?
I don't know why that didn't play. Oh well. I do want to while we're in the middle of it, I want to thank H Rock Doctor They were afraid they weren't going to get a great turnout, so they were managing expectations, keeping it quiet. Right, because they don't know who's going to show up or not. Second Cup Society, thank you for becoming a YouTube member. And Diane, 12466, member for 2 months. Thank you, proud Kronk. So there was a lot of fallout from that. That was the beginning of it during the week of the fallout. And I do have to say, we have to bring it up because Peggy's Angels wanted to include her by giving the Canton salute. So we had to update some things, and we're going to update it right now.
Brian, can I see that paper for a sec? Huh. That's odd. I thought that would be big news.
You thought what would be big news?
Well, there seems to be an absence of a certain ornithological piece. A headline regarding mass awareness of a certain avian variety.
What are you talking about?
Oh, have you not heard?
I've
It
heard.
was my understanding that everyone had heard.
Heard what? Brian, don't!
Well, a bird, bird, bird. But birds are well, well, a bird, bird, bird. But birds are well, well, a bird, bird, bird. But birds are well, well, a bird, bird, bird. But birds are word of Brian. Don't you know about the bird? Well, Peter's gonna tell you about the bird. Well, a bird, bird. But birds are well, a bird. Surfing. Well, a bird, bird. But birds are well, a bird. Surfing.
Had to update it. I had to update it. So, you guys you can't help yourselves. Can't help yourselves.
I see a few of those on Fridays.
Yeah.
Fridays between the
Yeah.
11 and 1.
Yeah. Mullins is home because
Hello, Mullins.
he is going crazy. So that's how it all started, right? Okay. Well, if you go to their fundraiser page, right?
Over 200,000 now.
It's over 200,000. Defending the truth. It's a give, send, go. It says now, hey, listen, I'm not telling you not to. I don't care. I'm not jealous. I'm just trying to inform people. Okay. It says the money goes to support the witnesses, the legal expenses for the civil cases, and defending families. Right? Over $200,000 already they've raised. And according to the page itself, all the funds go to one person, the Timeline girl, Denise Galvin. So Timeline, Denise Galvin, gets all the money. It's not a nonprofit. It's not a law firm trust. It's not a charity. It's an individual that receives all these funds, and it's not illegal. Okay? People do defense fundraisers all the time. But it doesn't stop people from asking normal questions like, who controls the money, Denise Galvin? Who paid for the event? Because that event wasn't free, folks. Did the fundraiser pay for the party, or did the party pay for the fundraiser? Right? Are the expenses coming out of the donations? So it just seems to me that these people are funding their own drunk fests, right? They have this big drunk fest. I mean, the sources I have, there was a lot of booze going on. And yes, there were people that spent the night, that stayed over there. It's a hotel, of course. And I mean, it's only, hey, what is it, 2 miles back into Canton from the East Street Rotary? You just go straight up Dedham Street. So at least it was only one street that they had to go up. And hopefully they either Ubered or designated drive. But I mean, we knew from the party, every one of them drove home from the bars on their own.
Some flew in, buddy. Some flew in.
Some flew in, some flew out. And now I guess, hey, Julie, I'm sorry you're feeling under the weather. Julie Albert's not feeling too well today. I think she has a cold. Julie Albert has a cold. I'm sorry that you're feeling under the weather. So, but there's tax questions implications that go along with this. So when you raise like $200,000 and that money all goes to one person, okay, you don't think the IRS wants to know about this? Because crowdfunding money isn't automatically tax free. Okay. So when you Google search it, sometimes, if it's a, oh my God, I just got word from one of my sources.
Uh-oh.
They double booked the Pineapple Suite over there at the hotel. Yeah. They double booked it. Oh, well.
Booked it.
Yeah.
How'd they figure out that problem?
Well, they probably just all, they probably got 2 queen beds.
Jump right in the jacuzzi.
Jacuzzi. So if it's a gift, then that's one thing. Sometimes it's income because it all depends on how the money's used, right? So these platforms will be sending out tax forms. I don't know how these people are handling it, but I know when you got a fundraiser, a big event where they had silent auctions, hundreds of people, and all that money going to one person, eventually that person might have to answer to the IRS, and that's just how taxes works, people.
Could that become income?
Yeah, it all depends on how they're going to use the money. Yeah. So, yeah, Eric, are you putting some of these up?
So keep your
Maybe they use
receipts is what you're saying, right?
I would keep your receipts, people. make sure you're keeping your receipts. So let's get back to the Jen thing, right? So this is, like I said, this wasn't a small group of people like we just heard in the in that space where they said these were people they knew. This is a small group of friends. I mean, they could have had thousands of people. And so it wasn't a small group of friends helping each other. This was a managed operation because Jen didn't just ask the people she wanted after the girls' basketball game or after church on Sunday. There is a media PR company involved, and we've known it all along, right? We just didn't know which one it was, but the big picture's coming into view. So we started hearing some from people after the event, and I guess, obviously it's no secret anymore. The event was held in the Fairbanks room, which is the biggest room down there, and it's all tied to the Big Picture Media Group. Who's the Big Picture Media Group, you're going to ask next? Well, it's a media event production group. And they got an office in Boston and they got an office in New York. So they specialize in event production, video, and digital media. In other words, they're pushing the narrative. So if anybody that's been on Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, recently, have you noticed there's been an uptick of all these fake names, all pushing all the narratives, calling Karen the killer, Karen did it, Karen backed over, Karen's a liar, right? It's the media company that they're going through this media company, right? So this isn't the media company that's gonna, throw the hockey team dinner for them. It's going to be the one running something of that size. So when they say Jen threw this all together, no, Jen didn't throw it all together. The big media group, the big media production group did. Big Picture Media. That's who put it together. Okay. So, if you dig a little deeper, the somebody that was familiar with the group, you know who works for Big Picture Media? You know who the connection at that event is? A woman by the name of Megan McCabe Mallon. That name ring a bell?
McCabe Mallon is related to the McCabes?
Related to Matt McCabe.
In what way?
Brother, sister.
Brother, sister. That's pretty close.
Isn't that close?
That's pretty close.
Yeah.
And
So-
how's she assisting?
She works for the Big Picture Media Group and she put it all together.
Ah, very nice. She did a
Well,
good job.
She did. I got a question, Eric.
All right.
Now, okay. Shortest person in this picture, right?
Yes.
Why is she squatting down? who is she blocking?
You know, John, you're critiquing people taking pictures, and
I'm
you
just
know,
asking.
We've all been there. We all
I'm just asking
scrunch
who's
down when we
who's
don't
she
need
blocking?
to, or we lean in when we don't need to. You know how it
Yeah,
goes.
I'm just asking. Just asking. Hey, they're almost as changing. They're almost as helping me. I'm the hairy fat fuck. Don't forget that. But I'm losing weight. I'm down another pound. Down to 284 and change.
Is it because they bullied you and
They bullied me
want-
into losing weight. Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
'Cause you're scared.
I got bullied into losing weight because I'm such a big fat fuck. So she's the producer there, and that company specializes in running professional events, corporate functions. So, yeah. All
Must be
those
quite a
Irish
party.
Catholics, I'm telling you, all those Irish Catholics eating all that meat on Friday. They're all going to hell. Anyways.
It was probably more like liquid calories.
Mm-hmm.
Pricks and ciders for everyone.
Well, it was buffet style chicken. It was a step up from the American Legion in Dedham. You know, they probably had pizzas delivered over there. Now, so if anyone who has ever run a fundraiser knows the number you raise, they're so happy to tell you they raised 20 grand, right? Isn't the number you keep. Right? That hotel costs, you know, that room costs money. The room, the catering, you know, the you know, whatever the deal is, that all costs money. You know, I'm sure they had multiple bartenders. There's no way one bartender's serving those 400 liquid courage people. So what's the real cost? Right? When you hear those big numbers, how much went into the fund after they paid all the bills? Just a question.
What are you saying? They may have only netted like 4 or 5 grand, something
Yeah,
like that.
well, I mean, they paid them. They paid to drink and get 400 people. Yeah,
Everybody got to meet some important people.
right. So that's all going on, right? And like I said, all week, HR doctor, $60 a head's generous. There you go.
Plus
Yeah.
silent auction.
Right. Yeah. Glamour, they would raise 40, 50 in a day in the early 2000s for a food and toy run. Yeah.
John, if they
Yep.
had asked you, you probably would have wore your duck outfit and taken pictures for $10.
Oh my God, I would have taken. Yeah, I'll do that for people. I'll take pictures for a charity in my duck or elephant or whatever. I don't care. I'm the inbred Canadian. I got to get that shirt. I got to make that shirt tomorrow too. The inbred. I'll put my face inside of a piece of bread. I'm the inbred. Oh my God. You know, I do have a show today. Yeah. Yep. So,
Legal counsel.
yeah. So they're pissed. They're pissed at me. And so they have another bulldog. And the only reason she's involved in all of this is because Aiden wrote a story about her. And so she hates him with a passion that she has basically latched on to the McCabe's and basically is the McCabe's bulldog. Now, I changed the music because the music she had was I'm a Loser Baby by is that Beck? I don't know who does that. And I didn't want them to mute us. So I changed the music, but I kept the video because I think you guys will appreciate how much I fight for you guys. Right? And it was funny. You know what? She did a good job. If she put that much effort into this, you know what? I'm going to play it. So here we go. Without further
So
ado,
we're supposed to pretend that the original music was "I'm a Loser Baby."
I'm a loser, baby. So why don't you kill me? Right. Okay. I changed the music. So here we go. my face changed right there.
Nice dress.
Wow, I'm good on my feet.
That's impressive.
Yeah. How'd I get that bag to stick to me?
Your feet shrunk.
Face change again. They don't like Alan Jackson or Yannetti.
Nah, I wonder why.
I'm a loser, baby, so why don't you kill me? That's not even my face. And that guy's way too skinny to be me.
The ballerina.
Yeah. For the record, Karen would never yell at me like that. I am not hairy.
They got the hair right.
All right, that one is, she's spot on there. So there you go.
They put some effort into that, John.
She put some effort.
You should feel good about that.
She put some effort into that to try to, because she was so mad at me, and I'm like, really? You think that gets to me? You know? Oh my God! It gets. We got more. We have so much more. We're not even.
Go get yourselves another Pricks Insider.
I know. Hang on, because it's only going to get better. All right. So that's the beginning of it, right? You think it's over? Nay, not over. So then, right? Kate Peter decides she wants to link me with Rob Divine, right? So she puts up, I would love for Mr. Normus to enlighten us on all his close personal relationship with Rob Divine. He probably won't. Within a minute, I basically told her I've had 4 interactions with him since high school. Okay. Saw him eating
with him.
Me, him, Lank. So I went to high school with Lank. Do I have a close personal relationship with Lank? I passed him at the hockey game twice. Does that count?
He didn't say
oh no. What about my even closer relationship with Goody? We were shoulder to shoulder. Does that count? Okay.
Did he say hello?
No. Nay.
No,
Right?
no.
Right. So reverse order. The last time I was up at Cobb's Corner at Kelly's, he was sitting there eating with his daughter. Didn't say anything. The time before that, I saw him. So there's a huge, you remember the egg tosser, right?
Yeah.
Remember the egg tosser? Right.
Oh, no, well, yeah.
Of course. She graduated with us too. Well, she has a very good friend who also lives down there in the Cedar Crest area, who owned a bar in Stoughton on 138 called The Last Shot. Another one that actually sent me a voicemail early on telling me to cut the shit, and I kept it. I'm gonna have to play it sometime. I should have played it after she was found not guilty. I should have played it for her. I might play it because I've held on to that for 4 years. So And then I went to his wife had a surprise 40th birthday for him. So me and my ex-wife went to it along with a number of other Canton High School graduates. And it was over in Quincy.
That was like 15 years ago or so.
Yeah. Okay. But they want to link me to this guy. Okay. So I answer her. And that wasn't good enough. So then they get mad and they're like, I said, and then I answered, I go, I will most certainly. What do you want to know? Because she says, he won't tell me. And this is what she comes up. Do you also kids or just pal around with those who do? And that's when I said June 15th, 2012 was, his birthday the 40th birthday. Well, funny thing about that, folks, is, so I'm up front with the people I hang out with. There's a person who was very strong and supportive in Chris Albert's campaign. He was in pictures. He donated to him. He was at his celebrations. Also another Canton guy. Now, let's bring this up. All right. He goes by the name John Blake. Only days before the case was scheduled to go to trial, former Duxbury Middle School phys ed teacher and Duxbury High School hockey coach John Blake agreed to all the charges of sexual abuse that had been filed against him in a civil suit. According to court records, the agreement includes an undisclosed monetary settlement. I told you, everybody's got a price. Everybody's got a price. So they want to tie me to Rob Devine, which they can't and they won't because there is no connection. Meanwhile, she doesn't, because Masshole Mafia doesn't know, Kate doesn't know who Chris is palling around with. We end up seeing this. So I want to thank you guys for the content and the transparency that you guys are pushing out there. It's amazing. It really is. The more they come after me, the more stuff just keeps turning up. It's like a sweater. Oh, his wife works at the high school too. His wife works at Canton High. Yeah. Chris Albert took Blake's money after the article was released. How about that? Chris Albert took this guy's money after the article was released. Everybody's got a price. Remember the Bunnygate? Remember Bunnygate? That went away because they paid off the homeowner. They made him whole. So Lang's kid didn't have to get in trouble, and Chris's kid didn't have to get in trouble. Yeah. So you guys want to try to link me with stuff and connect me to stuff. You probably should think about things before you do all this and give us the content every Sunday. Anyways, so like I said, that was the Blake connection. Okay. Keep on going.
What else are they going to have to come after you about? You got any more things in your closet they can try to dig up?
Tonight, I got more.
Oh, you got more in their closet than your closet.
Yeah, I got no. I get. Dude, everybody's got something in their closet. I mean, mine's at least in
your closet's at least neat.
Mine's neat, and then the suitcase is locked. Okay, everything's in the suitcase.
4 pairs of work boots, no socks.
Yeah, no. I wear socks now. I didn't today or yesterday, but I do now.
You did not at the hockey game. We saw the big toe at the hockey game.
You didn't. I know. I did pull it out. Excuse me while I whip this.
Somebody
out.
had to ask, "How's the big toe?"
I know.
Oh,
how's
let me
the toe?
show you.
How's the toe?
I'm like, oh, here we go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go watch some hockey. I told you.
Yeah. Okay. So I want to get back. I want to get back to that $12 thing. Okay. Let me pull this up. Jeez, we're flying right through this. Oh, and here's that. Is this the other Rob Devine one too? Oh no, I already get that. Let me get rid of these so I don't get confused. I don't want to get confused like the ladies do. They're
Burn
very
Dixie.
confused. We haven't even gotten to their show yet. We will get to their show from last night, you know, because they finally read that. Oh yeah, that was the other thing. So then they go, if you know them so well, and oh no, sorry, this is this was them going after Mike Haverty, right? Because Haverty, God forbid someone speaks up for me, right? So Haverty spoke up, right? Because they were so mad. Again, they're mad. They're mad that I'm going to the Eric, me, you, and Booze and the Sweeneys joined a parent
And Whitey and Rebecca.
and Whitey and Rebecca, right? A group of us sat with a parent whose daughter was playing in the basketball game, right?
hmm
So this guy here is like, if you know him so well, and still have to ask because Javi says, "Hey, give me an example of what he's lied about or what he's right," and they don't come up with anything, right? And he goes, "Do you go to the McCabe girls basketball games with him and help him write all the content attacking all these young kids?" We're gonna get into that, but H Rock Doctor, don't worry about it. We went with a parent. We didn't go to her game, and we'll discuss that in a little bit later in the second half of the show. Oh, here it is. Okay, so we heard about the $12. She said she was going to start a fund. So Masshole Mafia, K. Peter goes, you could donate $12 today. You know, the price of a cup of coffee in honor of every single one of John Camo's friends, which is also the number of months it's going to take him to get over yet another snub from a Canton party. Okay, so it's going to take me 12 months to get over this party. Hold on 1 second, because I want to pull up their Give, Send, Go, and I want to go through this all. So let me. I have to close some of these things out, and you're gonna have to watch. You're gonna have to watch the comments for a minute, Eric, after you.
Sure.
After you're done with what you're doing.
Checking a text or two. Yeah.
No, that's fine. That's fine because it's going to take me a minute to share screen. Mm-mm-mm.
Some people don't want to share their comments there. They want to send it right to the phone, John.
Yep, I know. I get it too. All right. Okay. So here's their Give, Send, Go page. You know, well, it's not theirs. It's Timeline Girl. It's Timeline Girl's page, right? $202,000. So, I have to do it on the other. I have to
John,
do it on this.
I love that you drive them nuts, by the way.
I do. Okay. Is that moving? Is that moving on the screen?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, because I don't have the StreamYard open right now. I'm literally on the Give, Send, Go.
Yeah, I can see it. Absolutely.
Okay. I want to go through this real quick. Okay. So here we go. $12. And I have the running total, folks. We don't have to add it up. All right, because I came prepared. Here's to the loser hockey player that was the bench warmer in high school. He still ducks. I mean, sucks. Blessing to the witnesses and the O'Keefes, right? Well, I was first line until I got pneumonia, but we'll just let it go because that's, friggin' 40 something years ago. Here's another one, $12 in honor of John Camo and the Angry Inch Orchestra. Okay. All right. There's another one. For $5, Pat's cheap. Pat's a freaking cheap bastard. Couldn't even put the 12 up, right? Sorry, I don't believe he has 12. I'm going with 5. Here's 5, but I'll be back. Okay, Pat. Don't forget. Donate, Pat. The true train keeps going up. Choo choo. Always thinking of the victims behind the scenes. I'll never stop. Stay strong. Okay, Pat. You stay strong. You have an army of support behind you and think, all right, so there's another one. Here's Anonymous, 12. Anonymous, give it 12. Do you notice all the hearts? 14, 13, 14, right? It's all that's who's going to this, right? How do you know it's Eric M? I think I know who this Eric M is. What's the count now, John? I'll tell you, right? Marley McLear, let's keep coming together and support these witnesses. Here's another one. And all right, John Camo's friends, $12. Here's one. $12 for each family. Apparently, I have 3 families. 36. Jake's son. Kamuya looked at adulthood, lost badly, and pivoted to the inflatable bird. Jake's son, your spelling's not your strong suit. And there's another one down here. John Camo's 12 brain cells. Here's John Frodo's friends for Camo's 12 friends. And that was it, right? And then it goes back to before that. Okay. So let's remove that. So I see that, right? And Eric, I think that's who I think we have to. Anyway, so I have to make sure. So $12 over and over and over again, right? I'm fine with it. I'm fine. Every $12. Okay. So what I'd like to do is, it all came up to $185. My bar tab down at the Foxy is bigger than that $185. Okay. I'm just telling you. All right. 185 is nothing.
John, where's
Okay.
the Foxy?
Rhode Island.
Ah.
Yeah.
Close to
Out
home.
of state. Yeah. So I'm calling final on this one. Okay. This is what I'd like to do tonight. And I have one other thing I got to pull up. It's, here he goes. Yep. And I'm going to be serious on this one. All right. This is going to be a serious thing. Let me pull this up. Okay. I have that ready to go. But before I pull it up, I got to get all the texts. Absolutely. I know it is. Let me get there first. Okay. Let me bring it up and then I'll get to it. Stop jumping ahead, people. So if you guys go to this page and I'm going to give everybody all our cronks. I'm going to give all our cronks 3 different ways to do this. Okay. Let me take this down. Stop and add. Oh, wait. I don't want that one. I'm still a loser. I want to share screen. Boom. Window. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, I know why. Got it. Hold on. Got it. There we go. Okay. All right. Now let's hopefully I put it up. Add to stage. Okay. This is the Canton helpline. All right. It's basically for a lot of people in need in the town. Okay. People that need help with their fuel. They run the Canton food pantry. They have the holiday helpers, and they have they assist people in town. Let me see here. So this is one way. You can go to this site and you can click and donate using PayPal or your debit card. It's the or if you want to write a check, you can write a check to the Canton Helpline, P.O. Box 202, Canton, Mass. 02021.
John, what's the URL?
CantonHelpline.org. Your donation supports the food pantry. And like I said, people that are unable to pay for their utility bills or their fuel bills or other expenses, or people that need food or clothing or transportation. So this site here, what I'd love to do, all our cronks, okay, if we can go to the Canton Helpline.
I get that right, John?
CantonHelpline.org. Yep. Okay. You can send me a Venmo and I will bring it up tomorrow. All Venmos tonight. 100% of the Venmos tonight will go up tomorrow to town hall. Anything that's donated through tonight in a super chat, I will take, super chats, like, they take 40%. So the 60%, I'll front it right away. And when it comes in, I'll go up tomorrow and I'll put it in. And then but $12, 12, and we want to help the Canton Helpline. Okay.
So,
'Cause
so
I don't want to,
preferably Venmo or CantonHelpline.org.
yeah. If you don't want to send it to me, send it right to the Canton. Yeah. I want $12, CantonHelpline.org. Right. Or you can send it to me Venmo and I'll bring it up tomorrow and I'll video it or I'll show you, I'll show everybody, I'll bring it up. Right. Because this is basically for people that actually need the help. All right. This is you, and you guys are going to know exactly where your money's going. Okay. It's not going to a drunk fest. It's going to people in Canton that need the help, that need the food, that need oil. All right. So I'm being upfront and genuine on this one. This is the group in town that helps families when they can't pay their bills. All right. This is the group that helps the seniors in this town who don't want to let anyone know that they're struggling. All right. This is the group that makes sure kids have stuff at Christmas. This is the group that steps in when a Canton family hits a rough patch and doesn't know where to turn. All right. No spotlight, no politics. They have a PayPal on their site. And they have their tax number right there. So that money's going right there. Right. It's not going. If you put it right there, nobody but 12. Let's send 12. Right. Let's beat their $178 worth of a joke. All right. Because that's what it added up to. $178. Right. It's not going to a PR company. It's not going to the ballroom or the Fairbanks room. All right. It's not going to Matt McCabe's sister, who's the event producer over at Big Media Productions. Right. It's going to people that need the help. Every single dollar going to the Canton Helpline. All right.
It's
not going
to. Up until tonight, I didn't even know there was a Canton Helpline, and I think
Yep.
that's fantastic, and I'm glad you brought attention to it. It's certainly a good cause.
Yeah, it's the food pantry. So I mean, there's lots of people that are struggling. I mean, look at the price of gas these days. So right now, like I said, every super chat tonight, the 100% of the profit from the super chat is going up there if you give anything. And then any Venmo, 100% of the Venmos going up to town hall. It's going to the food. It's going to go to the food pantry. No middleman, nothing. All right. Like I said, they raised $185 using my name as a joke. All we have to do now is beat $185 using my name to help someone that actually needs it in Canton. Same number, $12, different
Well
reason.
done.
That's all I'm asking.
Whether people like you or not, you do good things.
$12. That's all I'm asking. So don't go to Dunkin' Donuts for one day. So there you go.
Buddy,
That's
that's a $12 Dunkin' Donuts. I think they were putting some amaretto in that coffee. $12.
There you go. Yep. Trust is love. Thank you. It's going to go to the helpline. My Venmos, the people that have sent, like I said, I don't know who wants their name sent to put out there or not, because I know a lot of people fear retribution from people on the other side. So I am saying thank you so very much in the name of the helpline. And so that's what we're going to be doing this week is everything's going to the helpline. So, all right. And hopefully we pass $178 and there you go, Kate. How's that? All right. I'm donating it all to someone that needs it, not to someone that's going to get wasted on a Friday night in Dedham. So there you go. Oh, sorry, Eric.
No, that's my fault.
And we like I said, and we got more. we got more. And that's the other thing. Eric, every dollar stays right in this town. Every dollar that people are going to donate tonight goes right back to, just like it did to the dogs and the Legion. Oh, I can't wait. We're going to that 100th anniversary. So, yeah. It was only supposed to be 12 there, Sue, but there you go.
Thank you, Sue.
Thank you so much.
John, don't put limitations
Yeah.
on people, please.
Oh, I just, you know what I mean? No, it's all going to go to a good,
Maybe
cause.
you do have
Dennis.
49.99 friends.
I do. Mm-hmm.
They come
And
and they
12
go,
pricks
John.
inside us. Yeah. Thank you, Dennis. What's the total at? My phone has not stopped vibrating. I'll tell you that. Okay.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
1, 2,
The
3,
Crocs are on
4,
fire
5,
tonight.
6, 7, 8. Yeah. We will pass. We will pass their
Wow.
$178.
That's outstanding.
so-
Thank you very, very much.
And you know what's going to grind their gears? The select board's going to have to announce it again.
The King Chronicle.
Oh, yeah. So
Wait,
yeah.
Well, at this point,
Oh, that friggin' kid keeps bringing money up here.
John, would they rather say King Chronicle or would they rather say John Kamal? Which one is it?
They're not going to want to say Canton Chronicle, but you know what?
don't
This
think
one's
they
for a
wanna
good
say
cause.
John
I don't. Yeah,
Kamal.
I don't think they want to say that either. So I'll come up with something that they'll be okay.
John, the
We'll come
money-
to an
the
agreement
money
because
came
this
from
is
the Crocs.
the money came from the Kronks and there's a lot of Canton people involved that are watching this. Thank you, Dina Bellina. So
Thank you, Dina. Nice to see you.
yeah, thank you. Thank you, everybody. So there's I will negotiate something that is suitable because the money's
Are you
going the
gonna
money's
get
all
the
going
big
to the
check
right.
out again, John?
Oh yes.
Get the big
Yes!
check out.
Oh, I got the big check. I know it's still in the car. Yeah, we're gonna do the big check picture. There you go. We'll do the
Listen,
big check.
I don't care about the stardom, but I want to be in that picture. I wasn't in
There
the
you go.
last picture.
No, you weren't around.
I understand.
So this is while we're at it, and here's the thing. We did say that we weren't really a huge like fundraising platform. It wasn't something we really wanted to do. Mullins, you could have just brought me down the.
You could have Venmo'd it. He would have said your name.
Now you just gave it to Google. you gave Google half. No, it's fine. It's fine. She likes the color on the screen. No. So you can do here. You can do anything. If you want to donate it directly to the website, direct the 12 right to the website. And if they let you write a note, just say, it's from the Kronks. If you want to send it to me in Venmo, I will bring it up to town hall. And then I'm going to do, well, I'm Venmo or the super chats. I'll bring up to town hall. Otherwise you can donate directly to that site.
John, when you bring it
So,
up to the town
we're just
hall,
giving
will
you three ways.
Will you please make sure that the town hall knows it came from the Kronks?
Absolutely. I said I will make sure it's done in a way that it's okay for everyone. Sometimes you have to be diplomatic,
Listen,
Eric.
we're here for everyone.
Well, the high school wouldn't take the money, so
Well, listen, we can't be responsible for that. We found another good cause.
oh, yeah, somebody just paid me for 5 friends. Oh, thank you.
That's probably more accurate, right?
That's probably better. But you know what? This is one of my Kronk friends from Canton. I don't want to give away that Kronk. A very, very good Kronk. And they're all. You know what? You are all good Kronks. And
Love the Kronks.
let's go through this. Let's go through this before we move on to the to the next thing. All right. So I'm going to go fast because a couple of them already showed. So H-Rock Doctor, even though you spent that $9 earlier today, that's going to the food bank. Before he sent it before he knew, it's going to the food bank.
CantonHelpline.org.
It's going to the helpline. Yep. This second one, That one's also going there. H-Rock Doctor.
Cantonhelpline.org.
Canton. Oh yeah, put that up. Where is it?
Well, you got H-Rock Doctor there. Once you remove
Oh,
that,
oh,
it'll
sorry.
come back up.
Oh, okay. All right. See, there you go. Oh yeah, cantonhelpline.org. All right. So H-Rock Doctor. Let's see. Thank you. Trust, love, always. Wendy Lynn for the helpline, $19.99. Thank you so much. Sue, $49.99. I only
Wow.
needed 12 people. Yeah, it's fine. Pure female, MAIL, $19.99. Canton Helpline. Don't forget, Canton Helpline. Cynthia Lynch, TG 3.19.
Thank you, Cynthia.
Thank you. Yeah, I'll read them. You thank them. Ruth Christie, $10 in European. Is that French? Euros? What is that? Drachma? What is that?
Ruth, thank you very much for however that converts.
Whatever.
We appreciate it.
Mullins.
Mullins, well done.
Yeah, Ruth is now a member.
Ruth, outstanding.
Bruins KMSC 73, another 20.
The Muppet Man. You're the man.
Oh, that's the Muppet Man.
That's
Right?
the Muppet Man.
He changed his I still haven't looked to see if it's gonna be if he's gonna make him the Muppet video of what is it? The goat in the
I think that's the Muppet Man.
whatever
Maybe I'm
we're
wrong.
doing. Glamour Sue's member. Getting a note.
Glamour
is-
Suze, thank you. Glamour
Thank
Suze is a warrior on X.
Oh, no. CantonMassHelpline.org. Eric, you got it wrong. You're getting it wrong, Eric.
Well, John,
Eric,
I asked
you
you.
gotta
You
change
said,
that
yeah,
back.
I got it right. So fix it.
All right, hold on. All right, let's fix this. Let's take this down. Edit. It's Canton Mass Helpline. Oh,
John,
good thing
nowhere
to
did
know.
you say Canton Mass Helpline. You said CantonHelpline.com.
Yeah, I did. I had it up on the screen, Eric. Hold on. There we go. All right. So let's see. The banner. Now how do you all right.
You should be able to just edit that banner, no?
Yeah, I did try to edit that banner, Eric.
Or you could
Oh,
just
save.
add a new one, John.
Or you could just hit save, or you could just hit
Yeah.
save. And then once
That
you
would
hit
help.
save and you put it up the right way, Canton
Boomer alert.
Mass Helpline.org.
Canton Mass Helpline. Like I had it before.
If you don't want to see, okay.
John, you gave me controls. I don't know what happened.
No, I'm not Jerry Lewis, and the operators are not standing by. Okay. Oh, get a load of this. So it doesn't matter. It's they're independent, so it doesn't have to go through the select board. So I just bring it up to them.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Canton Mass Helpline. Where's my glasses? Hold on a second.
We can
Yep,
still,
and their phone
we can
numbers-
still do the
Hey,
big check.
Oh yeah, well I definitely can't. Their phone number is 781-828-6666. They have resources on their page. You can get involved if you need to. You can volunteer. You can host a food drive. They do food drives. I know they send a truck into Boston, I think once a week to the Boston Food Bank,
Okay.
and they get, they pick up food and bring it back here to Canton. Yeah, they're looking for flexible part-time food pantry director.
John, where are they?
So if
located in
somebody-
Canton?
The Canton Helpline announced that Mary Murray, the food pantry coordinator, recently decided to step down from her position with the Canton Helpline. Mary served with dedication for 33 months. Among her many accomplishments, she secured a $76,000 grant to support food insecurity initiatives. and this is for Canton. This is just for Canton residents. So, yeah. They moved to 1860 Washington Street, which is formerly St. Gerard's. The pantry's open on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, 9:15 to 11:15, and the first Saturday of every month from 10 to 10:30. So,
That's great.
the town of Canton, the helpline thanked the town of Canton for designating space for the food pantry. So there you go. And now I'm hearing that Becca Treyes is now the new director of the Canton Food Bank.
Well,
So-
you'll be turning over a check to Becca soon then.
And another Canton person, Diane Tynan, is on the board. So it's a trustworthy. Your money's going to the right place. Yes, she's good people.
I'm a hard worker.
So there you go. We're going to be sending money. So anything. So I guess I don't have to bring it to town hall. I bring it to St. Gerard's. Yeah. Okay. Well, there you go. Thank you, everybody.
So are we officially over the number? Did we
Oh,
reach
yeah.
the goal?
Oh,
Do
my
we have
God,
to
yeah.
set it? Do we need to set a new goal?
No,
Listen,
We did
it's
what
not
we-
just about hitting the goal. We need a new goal.
well, you want to shatter the goal of $178? I don't want to stick it in their face. I don't want to stick it in their face.
How about
Listen,
$278?
I just want to show you. I am never going to say you shouldn't donate to something. I'm not going to say don't donate to that.
Just like this cause better than their cause. That's all.
I just think this cause is better than the cause. So yes, yeah.
I'm not going to lie to you,
So
John.
there's
Those
that.
are the causes you've come up with. I've given 2 thumbs up to. So
Yeah, I'm trying.
You're on a roll.
Yeah, well, I think we're going to double it. No, we don't have to run up the score. It's not a competition. Yes, it is.
Listen, it's for a good cause. It's not about
Here's the
drama
thing.
or shit like that.
Here's the thing. For 3 years, I've avoided this person, that person, the big mouthpiece of the Alberts and McCabe socially. I left her alone. She kind of left me alone. She's decided to start attacking me lately, and that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. You want to come after me? Okay, well, me and my 12 friends are going to donate to the Canton Helpline. There you go.
John, I'm
So-
one. I'm one.
Well, thank you, Eric. Thank you.
You know.
So,
Pretty good. I like it.
all right.
Keep going.
Can we go on? Can we move on?
$13.
Can we move on to some more fun things?
You got more?
I got more. It was a fun week.
Holy shit.
It was a fun week. Okay. So thank you to everyone that has donated or will donate up to this time. I will say, like I said, there's a lot of people. I do have a lot of people in my Venmo. Let's just say Canton Helpline, Canton Helpline, Canton Helpline, Canton Helpline, Canton Helpline for Jenny. Jenny McKay's donating to it. Canton Helpline, Canton Food Pantry donation. 5 friends, 4 times 12. Somebody donated for 4 friends. I hope this helps. Oh, it did. That was 50. Another one. Another 12. Another 12. 2 friends. I can bring 2 friends. Yay! Dennis Sweeney. I know I can say your name out loud. Another helpline. A thank you to the helpline. You know. So there you go. So every one of you, I will thank you after the show. I'll go back in and give you a thank you. And there you go. Sherry Thompson donated directly. Oh my God, that's awesome. So there you go. So between the super chats, the donations, And the Canton Mass helpline, right? I
Guess
I
who's
feel so much.
watching from Naples.
Yeah, he donated. He was one. He was one of the multiple donors. So
Thank you, Gary.
I want to say I am so proud of all our Kronks for doing what they're doing tonight. And we have and next week's show is already booked. We have guests next week. So it's a sad story.
Do I know about these guests?
You know about these guests. It's a sad story. It's not just a Canton only story. It's a Norfolk County story. But it has a very happy ending to it. And it's something you really want to hopefully be a part of. And we're going to hear someone else's story next week. They reached out to us because they've been kind of following us here and there from afar. And I talked to these people, and so they would like to come on, and we have what's hopefully another very, very good show next week.
I'm sure
But
it's gonna
back
be.
to-
That's awesome.
Yeah, but back to tonight's show. So we're gonna call this one. It didn't go the way they thought it went. So I want to talk about more trolls, right? So like I said, they were so mad that Scooby Doo here said it was in Dedham. The hotel was in Dedham. So another group tried to take a shot at us. I'm going to show you the picture. So they went back into either my Facebook or George's Facebook. So one of my Facebook friends is somebody that's not really happy with me. And so they shared a picture from 2015. Okay. They went back to 2015, and George and I had traveled out to California for a work trip, and we were doing a film shoot out there for
Hollywood?
university. No, we weren't in Hollywood. We were in where's Malibu? Where's Malibu?
I believe Malibu's Southern California.
Yeah, so we went out to Southern California, and I know that the hockey All-Star game was there. But anyway, so we rented a Challenger because it was rent anything in the row, and we got out to the row, and I wanted to get the Camaro, but I didn't think George was going to fit in it, so I went with the Challenger. But George is smaller than me now, so I can say this. George was bigger back then. It was Santa Monica. We went to Santa Monica, and so we rent the car. It's so back in 2015. So one of the trolls goes back. They take the picture and they change the license plate because they're pissed at us. I see it. And I forget what they had even said. So I decided I was going to help these trolls along. And like I said, it didn't end the way they thought it would. So when I get under people's skin, this is usually what happens. They stop arguing the facts because all I'm doing is asking about stuff, right? They stop talking about the facts. They stop talking about the case. They start digging through my Facebook. Okay. So the best part of this is, right? They tried to drag someone else from Canton into it, right? So this is what they're doing. It's a coordinated attack on anyone that's just too loud for them. So I was getting too loud, too big for my britches. So they want to drag George in. They want to drag someone else in. So I decided I'm going to change the license plate again. So I came up with two different license plates. So here it is. I changed the plate. All right. So that's my changing the plate. I thought it'd be nice. Right. I had
thought
that
you were gonna put the plate up that they put on.
Yeah. No, because we didn't have time for me to look back on it.
You pulled an audible.
Well, no, I didn't load it in quick enough that we were running out of time. So I ended up getting that same car. I totaled it, but I got that same car. So I changed it to that, and then I'm thinking, well, what there's two options. You could either go with the 34 Alibi, or you could just go with the McCabe. So, you got either or. So I liked the 34 Alibi. That was my that was my little twist on this. So I don't think it went the way they really went. So like I said, I'm having my fun with these people. They're getting upset like you wouldn't believe. And I'm probably going to wind up unalive somewhere. And so, I don't know. I don't think they'll go that bad. I think they
John,
just.
I think you
fed up
should
with
put an
it.
olive branch out there or something.
What do you want me to do, Eric?
Yeah, tell them you'll wear the duck suit and come to the next party.
I'm not helping. Don't run money for them.
It's an operative move. It's you'd be the
Oh,
inside.
yeah. Who did
spy.
take that photo? Who took that photo? I love those sneakers. Oh, look at that. I'm not even wearing socks in that one either.
Did you just mow the grass or something? Because they got a tinge of green on there.
No, those are Reeboks. My ex-wife used to work for Reebok, so I got sneakers like every other week, because I went through them every other week. I ruined them so much. And there's more. Yeah, those are the zigzags. Yep, those are the zigs. So I didn't like them because stones get stuck in them. I liked the flex more because the stone from the driveway didn't get stuck in them. All right, so we're moving on. So there was that one. So that's a quick little one that that these people. And now let's go back to Haverty. Remember earlier we were talking how Haverty tried to step up and say something, and they're like, Eric, a few months ago we went to that basketball game. We didn't protest. We didn't cause a scene. We didn't talk about the case out loud. We went to the basketball game to sit with one of the parents whose daughter was playing in the game. And what happened? They had a conniption online afterwards.
I thought
Okay.
I thought you exchanged some nice pleasantries with Matt McCabe.
He said hi. He
Yeah,
said hi. I
exactly,
said
yeah.
hi. That was it. That was the extent
That
of
was
it.
it, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But I didn't realize that there are some people, I guess I should. There are some people in this town who think that I'm not allowed to go. I can't go to any games at all in Canton. Okay. I can't go to the basketball game. I can't go to the hockey games. I played for Canton High. I can't go to any of the stuff. Okay. So let's pull this up. Right here. If you've known him so well and still have to ask, then you, sir, must be just like him. H Rock Doctor. Yeah. And you know what? I'm glad you're just like me. Do you go to the McCabe Curls basketball game with him and help him write the content attacking young kids? Are you friends with Divine as well? They're there. Now they're trying to tie have with the, the whole Divine thing. Okay. And his answer was, I saw John for the first time at the hockey game last weekend. When you're talking about attacking kids, is it specifically asking questions about their testimony versus physical evidence? Because he didn't see it as an attack. So they were mad. And
Logic upsets them.
yeah. Right. And
Not
we
allowed
saw
to
that
use
a couple
logic.
couple weeks ago. They got mad at me for pumping their tires after their win over at Boston College. And then after hey, by the way, they are the number one ranked team in the state. They finished number one in Division 1, 2, and 3. They're the number one team.
Really?
Yeah, higher than Catholic Memorial.
Wow. That's unbelievable.
Yeah. So Canton ended up being ranked number one at the end of the year in the
Way to
state.
go, Canton.
Good job, Canton. So so now we've reached a point that apparently I can't go to my old school. I can't sit with another parent. I can't praise a team. I can't watch a game because apparently the Canton High School gymnasium is now called the McCabe Memorial Gymnasium. Because if a McCabe kid is playing in the game, we're not allowed to go. It's the McCabe rule. It's a new McCabe rule. So, you know, there's a lot of people that are complaining the loudest, and they all use fake accounts. And I want to, I'm telling you, there has to be a connection to this new PR company that they're using, Matt McCabe's sister's in, because it's through the roof with these fake accounts. Not one person, like other than that one person that approached us, or like me, you were in the bathroom at the championship game. You notice that nobody approaches. It's all fake. It's all fake names.
Yeah, it's all fake names.
Yeah. So there's your gym. There's your McCabe Memorial Gymnasium, folks. Is that attacking them? Is that attacking them?
Haverty is a good guy. I know.
Yeah. Yep. No, Haverty didn't have a problem with me. They had a problem with Haverty speaking up for me.
Yes.
Correct. Yeah. I know it's a public event. They're very protective of very protective of their children. Don't talk about the children. Don't talk about any of the children. Don't talk about Colin. You know, that was another thing on Twitter. Somebody came after me. It was they're upset because so what I did is about 2 weeks ago, I decided, you know what? If it's a fake name and they're not, like if it's, everybody knows I'm Normus, okay? So I don't have a problem with, or we know who Masshole is, okay? But if it's a fake name and we don't know who it is, I block you. All right. If you don't have the balls to put your name to something, I'm not going to fight with you anymore. I'm just not going to entertain with you. So I started blocking a ton of them in mass. And that's what happened is they went after Haverty, saying, you know, he blocks us and he doesn't, blah, blah. Yeah, I don't know who you are. I don't know where you're from. So your words mean nothing to me because you're a coward.
I'm pretty sure you haven't blocked one person that's on there with their real name.
No,
right?
No. If it's a fake name, I don't know who you are. You from now on, you're getting blocked. And they're getting mad. they're all mad, and I'm like, I'm not entertaining it. So one of the things is they were saying, they were talking about, they keep talking about different parts of the house. And all I keep asking is where's the Jeep? Where's the Jeep? Tell me where the Jeep is. And right. And they don't want to answer that. They want to go to the data, the car data. Well, here's the thing. And I'll keep going over this over and over and over. 3 people were in a vehicle directly behind Karen with a dome light on. Jen McCabe had a front door who told the Canton police the passenger door was open. Okay. Now, when those people left, if Karen was in that vehicle and she's directly in front of the house, where's John? Okay. If he's not in the house, where is he? If John didn't go in the house, where is he? Nobody saw him. Are you saying he's hiding in front of the truck? Is he hiding in front of in front of her Lexus? If he was in front of the Lexus, her headlights would be shining on him and Jen would see him because Jen's looking out the front door. If he was next to the open door that Jen saw, she would have seen him because she saw the dome light. So she would have seen him. If she, you know what, JC, there you go. Okay. The vehicle data, has been manipulated. And that's why they only want to deal with the vehicle data. But here's the thing. If you didn't get hit by a car, all of that means nothing. The vehicle data means nothing because he didn't get hit by a car. Okay. Yeah. Maybe he fell into a not a porthole in Massachusetts. It's a pothole because it's a pothole. No, maybe he did fall into a porthole.
John,
Nobody saw him.
John. So you got 3 people outside who were in the vehicle that was behind Karen's that did
With
not
no Jeep in
see
front
it-
of them.
Did not see a Jeep in between their vehicle and Karen's vehicle. Yet you have at least 2 people inside the house. And tell me if I'm wrong with the number, because maybe there's 3. But at least 2 people inside said that the Jeep was behind Karen's car. Now, how can it be both? Why it's very inconsistent testimony of multiple people under oath, and you've got 3 people that were the closest to Karen's car that say there was no vehicle in between them.
Yeah.
Yet the people inside saw the car, saw the Jeep behind Karen's car.
Right. Which is it? Which is it? JC, the Music Man, can you research that for us tomorrow? Did Trooper Paul do all his tests before they downloaded the informatics? So we need to know the timeline on Trooper Paul. How did he do all the backing up tests before they downloaded it? I'm not gonna.
He did those tests at Canton PD, didn't he?
He did, but when? So we got to find out when to see if that's if that's so we if that's true. Yeah, he did it on February 1st. He did it on February 1st, and the report. Yeah, Trooper did his test on February report, and the report came out months later. How did nobody talk about that then? If that's the case.
How about the fact that one of your key witnesses in both trials, which is lucky, the key witness in this whole thing he has a major impact on how the story is told, and he wasn't interviewed for well over a year by the state police.
Yeah. It's effed. It really is. I'm looking at the comments here. Yep. Oh yeah, he did because he said he didn't know how to download it till later. Why haven't we been? Why haven't everybody been yelling and screaming about that? That's something that now, yeah.
John, why aren't they pissed that law enforcement did such a piss poor job?
Right.
End of story. Be mad at them one time.
Aww.
Just be mad at them one time for the
Tons
piss
of people.
poor investigation.
Yep. Tons of people are better than me, but thank you. Do you have 2 choices? Was it incompetence or deliberate? Or was it both? Or was it both? Was some deliberate? Was some? I'll tell you what was deliberate. Deliberate was holding out the Higgins stuff. Deliberate was Helena asking Canton Cable to delete Higgins's speech from Berkey's retirement. How many people? Okay, if none of this ever happened, how many people are watching Cable 8 over and over to find Higgins's speech? Nobody cares about Berkey's retirement. Nobody's going back to that. Go, oh man, what do you want to do tonight? You want to watch a movie, Netflix and chill? No, let's pull up Berkey's retirement party and watch everybody's speeches. That's not what happened. But she had to go and get Cable. Hey, can you delete that? You know, he's undercover. He's undercovers, all right.
Yeah.
You know, yeah. With his Boston police officer's divorced wife as his new girlfriend.
She'll be out directing
Yeah.
traffic on Sherman Street, I'm sure, somewhere tomorrow or something like that.
This Boston TMC. Yeah. I like that one. Yeah. Yeah. So no trolls tonight. Just double checking. Did we have any? Oh, how about that? Huh? The lemon pound cake.
Lemon
Did-
pound
No,
cake.
I'm not going to get huge into it, but I was watching that at the beginning of the week, and when I saw the opening statements from the lawyers, I mean, they had me right from the opening statements. I didn't even think he was going to win. I was like, I was telling
I don't
Mullins,
think
I'm
the
like,
judge thought he was gonna win.
no, I was telling Mullins, I'm like, hey, you got to watch this. I mean, this is incredible. And she's like, is he? I go, he. I think he's just doing it, just same thing to troll them. He's not going to win at all. The people are going to look at him and going, you've done all this to, but he won. And Mullins,
he put the First Amendment on trial and won.
he did. And Mullins made a lemon pound cake.
I wish we had
Yeah.
downloaded a video, so because the guy, if you haven't seen him, you gotta.
It was hilarious. This stuff. His only witness was one of the cops' ex-wives. That was his only witness. Yeah. That was a good showing. It was the Afferman trial was better than what I watched last night.
Did you watch last night?
I watched the House defendant live stream last night.
Oh yeah, that was special.
The one where they said they were going to break down the amended complaint line by line.
Oh yeah.
They covered a lot. They covered the car data. They covered the reverse theory, the dog bites. They even covered. They did a TED talk on frog bites. Okay, because I guess Hanky Poo misspoke and said frog instead of dog, so they did that. They did the tail lights. They talked about the inverted Sally Port stuff. But you know what they didn't talk about, Eric?
What's that?
The Jeep.
Oh, the Jeep.
They managed to completely skip over Higgins's Jeep. The one that was supposed to be right in front of 34 Fairview at the mailbox the entire time. He parked in front of the mailbox, not blocking the driveway. Remember that?
Karen would have had to go around him to get in front.
So wouldn't the pickup truck?
No, they were behind.
They would have been directly.
Oh, yeah, I guess you're right. They would have had to go.
They would have
behind Karen.
They would have had to go around him to get to her. So, and they were parked right in front of the driveway because Julie Bagel came up the driveway. I apologize. That's horrible. Julie Nagel came up the driveway. That's horrible. Wait, there you go. I try not to, and I did. I'm sorry. I am sorry. I legitimately sorry. From one fat guy to another, I'm sorry. Julie Nagel came up the driveway to talk to them. They were parked right at the end of the driveway. They would have been right up on his Jeep. But they didn't see his Jeep. Why?
John, because it wasn't there.
Exactly. So now you can't go by any of his testimony. Mind you, when he said he left, that he probably didn't see a body because of the mound of snow would have been blocking him. There was no snow yet. So, yeah. So we had all that. Uh-oh, what did I do here? By the way, that picture of me and George was on the back parking lot of Sony Pictures. That's where we were. No, Sheila, it's not a swear job. Oh, I don't swear that much, do I? Have I sworn that much tonight?
John,
I called it
quarters. That's all.
Yeah, but I called it Julie Bagel, and that's mean, and I'm sorry, and I apologize. I shouldn't.
That's not like you.
It isn't. Like I said, I try, but once in a while I slip. I don't mean it. It just comes out. So, yeah.
John, you able to hold down the fort for a minute?
I can hold down the fort for a minute. Well,
right.
Geez, you didn't even let me answer it. You didn't even let me answer it.
How dare you?
There you go. So while Eric's away, I'm going to look at the chat real quick. Let's see what's been going on in the chat that I haven't been Trooper Paul inspected the car February 1st. Then now the data, the 3rd of February. Oh, that would have been that's game over right there. How does he know to back up? If the FBI would just arrest Jen already, I'm sure they will all settle down. You know what? I don't. What if? Why Jen? Why Jen? And if she goes to a federal prison, what's the federal prison around here? Because I just want to know if I have to go visit her, if I'm allowed to visit her in federal prison. Yeah. See, there you go. Thanks, Mullins. I didn't mean it. I had a moment. I was even serious when everybody was attacking the forensic because they wanted to put their pictures up there. You know what? It's 2026. 90% of the people are using filters. I mean, people want to feel good about themselves. And I don't like it when people are mean and hit them for their looks and everything. Like, I know I'm a hairy fat fuck. It doesn't mean anything to me. I shave 4 times a year. Okay. So 4 times a year, my back's not hairy. Women take things a little differently. And so I would hope that, people, when you're online and you're arguing with people, keep arguing the merits of the case. And who cares who's wearing a filter, who's not a filter, if they're ugly on the inside, not the outside, just leave them be. Let them be ugly people on the inside. And so I did make a post to them and they, I just said, hey, you guys aren't as ugly as people are saying you are. And I meant that in a good way. So, and I know, Loop's there, my new buddy, Loophole. He likes Tuesday Gazette, I thought Julie Carpenter, I thought her filters were spot on for her and she looked great. So I don't think people should be, where are we? I think she would be much better suited, not in federal prison, consider they have better facilities. She deserves a shitty facility. Wow.
Take that.
I know, huh? John, they care at the lunch tables in front of the Grizzlies and don't destroy the whole worldview at 50. I know. You know what? It comes fast. 50 comes fast for people. Let me tell you.
50.
You never thought you would get to 50 and all of a sudden you hit 50 and oh my God.
And before you know it, 60 starts crawling up on you.
Eric, guess who's here?
Look at that.
We haven't talked to you in a while, Mizzy.
I know, Mizzy.
After Kate and the crew want to use Sandra's murder and abuse to go after people. This isn't the first time in Yeah, they keep trying to tie the Rob Divine into their story. It's ugly. So I don't think Jen's a subject to the information. They're looking at public corruption. Right, because they probably couldn't, they probably don't, the feds probably don't know who did it. They're looking at the corrupt district attorney and police officers. So, hey, look at this. Everybody's
and they should be looking. They should be looking in that direction.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think. Alexander, I think exactly that's going to be the charges when it does eventually come down. I mean, years from now.
I
think all of my chest hair is going to be white when it happens. But so so back to the forensic room, Eric. They went on for 3 hours, right? And they called everything a lie, right? Everything in Karen's amended motion.
I think they called Karen a killer.
They called her a killer. They're like, that's a lie. That's a lie. Jackson lied here, Yannetti lied here, right? Not and we said that last week. Remember, we brought the Jeep up. We're like, I bet you they're not even going. I bet you they're going to go at all electronics, and they're not even going to talk about the Jeep at all. Oh, so that was the other thing I want to get back to. That person that was so upset. The fake troll. There's now a new one, and they're mad at
Is there such thing as a
they're
real
calling
troll?
Karen. Yeah. So
Fake
so they
troll,
they were going after. Yeah, a troll's a troll, I guess. No, I'm a troll. I'm a real troll. And they were trying to say that that Colin left. They had a screenshot, and I'm like, oh, and it was right after I said Karen's her phone got hooked onto John's Wi-Fi at a certain time, and they're like, that doesn't carry the same weight, or people's testimony doesn't carry the same weight as the screenshot of Colin leaving. And I'm like, you're going to trust us? You're going to put more weight on a screenshot than on any other evidence? It's horrible, but I think what's happening is they were steered to stick with just certain things, stick with the telematics, stick with because that's they can't even prove where she backed up. And the other thing is they want to keep on saying, John, stop moving. You know what? Okay. I got my phone, right, Eric? Here's my phone. Okay.
Yep.
My phone's right there. My phone's not attached to me, people. Just because the phone stopped moving doesn't mean John stopped moving. The phone stopped moving. It wasn't glued to his hand all night. We don't know what happened to John. Nobody knows what happened to John. The people there do. The people there know what happened to John. Because he was, their friend.
It's her friend.
Yeah. So the so they never brought up the Jeep. And then the other thing they did most of the night, right, is they talked about the bad grammar in the motion. They said, this was written after Tito's. This is delusional. It was I wanted to like it. I really did. And it just was horrible. I just couldn't watch it.
Did you watch it or did you not watch it?
I watched it. I watched
Yeah,
it. I did. It was killing me. It really did. And they'd be like, look what she left out. Look what she left out. Yeah, well, then you guys leave out the Jeep. Okay. How about when you left out all the conflicting timelines? You didn't talk about any of the conflicting timelines. How about when you didn't reconcile any of the inconsistencies? No. They didn't debunk any of the complaint. They said they debunked it. They didn't. No, they argued. They mocked it. They cherry picked the little parts here and there, but they didn't dismantle any of the core allegations in her motion.
Well, they can't really dissect anything because that would mean looking at both sides of things, and that's they're never going to try to look at the truth side of it.
You're going to see they are going to focus over and over and over only on this. They're going to leave everything else out. They're going to focus on just the car trigger data, which now we know is bogus. The reverse theory, which we know is bogus because remember, it was a 3-point turn at the very beginning and then it turned into a reverse theory. Oh, back to the whole thing. So if the three people are in the Jeep, in the pickup truck, in the driveway, and they see her in front of the house, right? She's directly in front of the front door, and Jen can see that door open, and nobody sees John. And John ends up upstream from where she is. What did he run to the neighbor to go pee behind a tree? Is that why he was upstream from where she was originally? There's no other explanation why John is further up the road. If he got out of the Jeep and the door's open, because Jen saw the door open, right? So if the door's open, the dome light's on, John isn't heading towards the Asian neighbor's house. He's heading towards 34 Fairview.
Yeah.
Right? And if the people behind, so did nobody, so everybody sees the dome light on, but they don't see him. Could they be because they were talking to Julie when they didn't see him? There's so many other reasons why they might not have seen John run in the house.
Well, let's take the idea that and I don't believe this at all, but let's say Karen hit him with the car. Where would that have happened? Would that have happened up at the flagpole, or would that have happened closer to the mailbox? I mean, in order for Karen to have hit him at the mailbox at the flagpole, she would have had to start from up where the house next to the 34 was. Well beyond.
If you've never been to someone's house, right? Do you use the driveway or do you run across their front lawn?
Use the driveway.
Right? If you're friends and you've been there before and you've you know what I mean? But if you've never been to someone's house, you use their driveway. You're not parking and run across the front, especially if it's starting to snow out. You're going to get your sneakers wet.
Right.
The road, the snow hadn't fallen on the road yet. It was only on the grass. So why are you running through the snow and the grass?
Especially if you got sneakers on, you're probably going to stay on the pavement versus go across the wet grass line.
Right. If the Commonwealth theory that you backed into him, it would have had to be at the mailbox. But you can't be at the mailbox because Higgins' Jeep's at the mailbox. And if Higgins' Jeep's not at the mailbox,
well, and John's body's 20 yards upstream.
And that's why I'm telling you, I'm going with the original plan. And once again, it's just a theory. The original plan was that they were going to say he must have left the house to get an Uber, or maybe they thought someone was picking him up, or he was going to run and got hit by a plow, which would have pushed him in that area, upstream, from the front door or from the driveway, uphill, right? Exactly. The plan was to frame Lucky. This is, I'm not saying they did it. I'm just saying that's my theory. And that's why he's there. And then something changed and something happened, and it went to a 3-point turn, but then they realized there's too many people watching and people got right away. You can't be a 3-point turn because it would have been her driver's side that got smashed, not her passenger. Oh, crap. No, she pulled 75 feet up and then backed up at 72% throttle and on a curve and in the snow at night.
And
so nothing makes sense. Right. And everyone was drinking and everyone was driving home, right? Every one of them was drinking and driving, and everybody was there at that. It was 400 of them at the party over there in Dedham, and not everybody stayed at the hotel. Some of them drove home from Dedham. You mean to tell me every one of them drove home sober?
Uber.
Okay. I believe that too.
That's what I would
believe that. I believe they all Ubered home. So, but anyways, so they're going to spend all their time on the car trigger data, the reverse theory, right? They're going to laugh at the dog bite because they're going to continue to say there's no bite on the under. So have you ever had the dog try to grab you, right? It bites at top, but as it grabs your shirt, the bottom comes up and bites. So that the bottom teeth don't get your arm, the bottom teeth get your shirt. You know what I mean? So the top teeth scratch, but now his shirt came off. So that's why the teeth are like that, because the bottom didn't latch. Oh, Lyft. Don't forget Lyft. Shout out to Lyft. So, they had no peanut butter and jelly sandwiches at the Hilton. Imagine that. Imagine if the Hilton brings out peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. We got steak tips and peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for the kids, and a lot of
and
yeah.
fluff.
And a lot of what were they drinking there? Mick Ultras. They probably had Mick Ultras, and so yeah, nothing. We saw. There was nothing about the House defendant story that was forensically borrowed. I believe it. That's why she's not guilty. That's why they didn't have to. Oh, that was the other thing. They're like, oh, she didn't. They didn't argue the 227 in the second trial because they know that, I'm telling you that 227 is going to be proven that it happened. So, but the fact that multiple witnesses never saw the Jeep, they didn't lock down anyone's timelines.
You're talking about witnesses that were under oath. You got, again, the ones that were outside, that were behind, were under oath and said they never saw a Jeep. Yet the ones that were under oath that were inside the house saw the Jeep.
Eric, I have a theory on this. I have a theory on this. Some of these witnesses are a little nervous.
Why would they be nervous, John?
They need their guy to get into Norfolk County District Attorney because they don't want anyone getting in before the statute of limitations is up on perjury charges.
Who would they not want to get in November?
They want their boy. They want their boy in, and they definitely don't want Adam Deitch or DeJohn Perkins. Deitch. They don't want Deitch or Perkins.
And Adam Deitch comes from where?
The
I know he resides in Quincy, but what was his last employer?
He was a federal.
He was I believe he was a prosecutor for the DOJ in Massachusetts.
He was
out
a federal
of the Moakley building.
Uh-huh. He was a Fed.
And from what you understand, what case did he handle that was high profile that we're all kind of talking about?
The Farwell case?
No, I think he was involved with the John O'Keefe case.
Oh well, so wasn't their guy? He was sitting right there. Did you see that at the beginning of the second trial? They got video of him. Yeah.
They're civil lawyer. Yeah.
Yeah. The House defendant civil lawyer sat through
the O'Keefe's.
I'm sorry, the O'Keefe's lawyer. The O'Keefe's lawyer. What's Diller? Right?
Yeah.
Diller was sitting there. Oh, he did the troopers too, the CDL troopers. Yeah, I know someone that was involved in that trooper. Yeah, he was a North Attleboro fireman. I mean, it's everywhere. It's the corruption is everywhere. I'm telling you, like I said, everybody has a price, and it starts little and works its way up. You know, but what do I got here? What do I got?
That.
Yeah, make me put my glasses on, aren't you gonna? Yep. Huh. It's already out there, huh?
It's out there.
It's out there.
Would you like me? Long,
didn't take long. Would you like me to read it?
Yeah, read it, please.
So where did you find this from? Was this on Twitter?
No, somebody texted that to me just seconds ago.
Yeah, but was it on Twitter?
I don't know.
This is the email that Loophole is going to be talking about.
No kidding.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't surprise me that this person had this information.
Wow.
John, don't keep the Kronks waiting.
Yeah, I'm not putting this out yet. If it's on Twitter, we can If it was on Twitter, we can.
Trust me.
Actually,
Give me
let me
3
look.
minutes. It'll be on Twitter.
Give me 2 seconds. I know exactly who would have put it up there, and I'll know. Hold on. Let me. Go. Let's see. Posted. That one's. Oh.
Put it on X.
Stay tuned.
Yeah, exactly. Well,
yeah, no, it's not out there yet. So I'm not gonna.
Yeah, it's gonna be out there in seconds. Don't trust me, it'll be there.
Well, it's not gonna be out there in seconds because
Oh, it's up. I've already been told.
no, I'm reading it right now. I'm looking at the cut version.
No, the author that sent me. Well, I shouldn't say the author. The person that sent it to me is assured me.
Oh, here it is. Yeah, here's another one. Yeah. All right. So they're out there. So here, we'll read it. So remember, oh, you know what? Yeah, Mullins, you're right. Let's get our faculties about us and
After a hard day at work, there is nothing better than a Pricks Insider.
that.
Pricks Insider.
And you know what we didn't do for every one of our Kronks that donated to the Canton food pantry?
You didn't give McDonald.
Whoa! Give McDonald.
Whoa, look at that! An amazing Kronk sending us a super chat! That deserves a Kronk dance!
All right, that was for every one of you guys that donated. No, this is an email from Kerry Lama Drama, originally from Stoughton, then went to Franklin, and now I think she's living back with one of her parents. And it was to Helena Rafferty, the police chief.
Yeah. What was the date on that?
Right. Saturday, the 27th of July, 2024. It says, I am writing, it's hello, not even hello, Helena, just hello. I am writing as a concerned citizen to inform you that Rita Lombardi and Jen O'Donnell went on a live stream last night and implied Colin Albert was the culprit who threw the bleach bombs on their yards. It is overly evident that this was staged from the very start to blame him and his family. So now she's saying it's overly evident. So she's already solved the case, right? And she said they implied. She didn't say they accused him. She said they implied it, right? The accusations about bleach being thrown on their lawn was conveniently made the day after a juror begged the judge to keep their names private because she was terrified of the Free Karen Reed mob. These harmful and dangerous behaviors will continue if there is no accountability for these false police reports. Yeah, kind of like when people throw eggs at people that are around. I am begging you to please charge these 3 women with filing a false police report and for wasting your town resources on their propaganda war. Both of these women have cameras on their property. These women have been harassing and abusing the McCabe's and Albert families as well as the entire town of Camp for a year. I think she meant to say Canton, but she just wrote Camp. So they come after me anytime I make any spelling mistakes on Twitter. That's how you know I don't use AI as much as people accuse me of doing it. God forbid I spell something wrong. They come after me. So the town of Camp, wherever the town of Camp is, they've been harassed for a year and a half, and it must stop. It's got to stop now. They, along with an unhinged blogger, are apparently running the state of Massachusetts at this point. I am begging you. Here we go again. She loves to beg. Kerry Lama loves to beg. Please hold these women accountable. I am also begging you. See, I told you she likes to beg. I am also begging you to make a statement to the media that Colin Albert is not responsible for this. This young man's life has been absolutely destroyed by these insane people. Thank you, Kerry Lama.
Sounds like a hostage video.
Yeah, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You need to get up
the
there and do
demands.
another one. They're demanding these hostage videos from people.
I'm begging you.
Oh my God.
Are you shitting me?
Yeah. That is oh, you're welcome, Kerry. Kerry's watching us. There you go.
Lama.
I hope I did you well. I've been as honest as I can. No, you didn't say Canton. Kerry, you didn't say Canton. You said camp. It says right here, camp. Hold on. You guys
She meant Canton.
You meant Canton. You meant Canton, but you typed camp. So every time you guys come after me for one spelling mistake, I can do the same to you. If you want to argue apples to apples and oranges to orange, we can do that.
John, calm down. Don't get angry. Relax.
Yeah. I do
Blood
like that
pressure,
picture.
Mike.
I don't care what anyone says. You're not an ugly woman. I find you're 7.9.
Are you going there?
I am. She's 7.9. There you go.
I'm going to
All right.
refrain.
Well, I'm just saying.
I know. Listen, it's what you
Okay.
do.
And I don't hate any of them. I don't hate you guys. I don't. And
No,
I'm not
but I
mad.
find
I'm
that-
not, yeah, I give you a
I find that you're
7.9. Kerry, you're a very attractive woman. I give you a 7.9. That's
But
New
but
England.
not-
I mean,
but
that's
not an
in New England.
Not an 8-1.
No, it's
What-
like the pizza. Come on, a 7.9. How is it? How is it a 7.9? The pizza's really good, but it's not. It can't be good with this. Come on.
Well, you're not going to travel for a 7.9, but you're gonna get up and go.
Who's an 8? Oh, easily. I can tell. An 8 or better is like what's her name there from Leap Year? Amy Adams. Well, she's probably a 9, or Amy Adams is a 9. Yeah.
Will you give a rating for the rest of the cast? I mean, should we go through them? Julie Carpenter. I mean, you got a rating there?
So I only know Julie from her on her filters. I've never seen what she looks like in person. So I give her, and she's a little older too. So I think she's older. I don't know. Molly,
She's older than what?
9.
What do you mean by older?
I think she's our age. So I give her
So you think she's in her late 50s?
7.6. How's that
All right.
for her age? There you go.
All right. How about Tuesday?
Tuesday's cute. She's all right, but that's Loopy's. That's Loopy's girl. I mean, I stay away from it. I don't want him.
So we
coming
got to
after
wait
me.
for Loopy to give the rating.
I don't want to step on his toes. No, I don't hate them. I don't think they're horrible. I just disagree with a lot of their stuff, and that's why I don't watch. I watch, and then I
bullshit.
turn
You
it off.
watch.
I watch, and I go back and forth. I watch you guys.
You might
okay?
you
Kerry,
might
I
watch
watched
on
it.
the replay. You might catch it live, but you watch because you're looking.
I
For
didn't.
content.
I did.
They
I
keep
didn't.
giving you content.
I watched it live until about 8:30. And then I had other things to do, and that was it. I know.
You got some explaining to do.
What? Mullins is a 9.2.
Yeah, she's more concerned about what are you doing rating a 7.9.
Stop. Because I don't hate these people. I don't know why everybody has to. I don't know why everyone has to be so mean at each. Here's the thing. Why can't everybody just argue the merits of everything? Why is everybody got to be so friggin' ugly at each other?
Well, if you can't argue the merits, then what are you gonna do?
Here's the other thing that grinds my gears. Okay. If you make a post on social media, all the comments under it should argue that post. Stop deflecting to something else. If I say, oh, what about this? Oh, what about this? No, let's just talk about this. If you want to talk about that, we'll talk about that on another thread. But they don't even do that. Everyone wants to deflect. Keep everything under its own argument and finish each argument. But they don't want to do that. You know, like I'll tell you, the Kim Fair stuff. Do I find it funny? Yes. Does it bring any good on either side? No. It's useless. Her stuff is crap. There's no reason for it.
John, what are you going to give Kim Fair for a rating?
Oh, 0. She's a 0.
0.
Yeah, she's an ugly person.
0.0.
Yeah, she's an ugly person. Because there's no reason for her to be doing what she's doing.
That's like mean.
Well, yeah. Well, I didn't do it on looks. I did it on her personality.
Oh no, I know how you did it. You did it on the fact that she's painful sometimes. Yeah.
I should take a lap, huh? Simmer down. I should take a lap. All right, I'm gonna take a lap.
Have a Prixin cider, will you? Take a breath.
Right. Mullins, you're right. You know what? You're right. I don't want to be disrespectful to the people, for fuck's sake. It's hey, Mullins, before you hit send, make sure it says not, okay? Unless you're nitpicking, which I'm doing right now. I am so sleeping on the couch. It's not productive or intelligent, so why bother? I have tried for the past 3 years, and it just...
Well said, Mullins.
Yeah. Right. And they're probably getting paid to do what they do.
Sometimes we just need to be brought back to earth, get right back on the tracks.
Right.
Mullins is there.
We went off the tracks a little bit. Hey, is that an Aerosmith shirt right there? Right. That's Aerosmith, no? So yeah. So most of this stuff, let's get back on track. Most of this stuff last night, they ridiculed. They used this is obvious number of times. And most of this stuff was persuasive. They didn't disprove. Oh, they did not disprove the investigative bias allegations. They did not disprove the evidence the evidence bias, Mass State Police. The evidence handling, Canton Police. The witness inconsistencies, Matt, Jen, Brian, Higgins. The timeline gaps, Colin, Allie. The vehicle placement, Higgins, and the car missing in the driveway. Nobody talks about the car missing in the driveway. The one that Julie went to put donuts in that wasn't there at 7, but was there at 8. And then all the other stuff that came after it. Those are what's in the heart of the lawsuit. But they didn't discuss any of that. They didn't debunk any of that. Right? Instead, they challenged the narrative. They defended the prosecution's theory, and they attacked the credibility of the filing. So they didn't prove anything wrong.
John, I hear, speaking of lawsuits, I hear depositions are happening. I can't tell you my sources or anything, but I'm also hearing that Proctor's text messages took over 6 days.
Wow. 6 days deposition.
And maybe still going for all I know.
Wow. No good news. We're at 6 months. We're 6 months in. The police union is very strong, and
yeah.
And it's nothing's happening.
They very well might be digging their heels in on this one. You never know.
Or they're dragging it out for a certain reason.
I don't know if the union wants to drag things out. I think they're either going to dig in or they're going to walk away. They haven't walked away yet.
Not that I want to go back to Carrie Lama.
Drama Lama?
But
she's your favorite, right?
They're watching. It shows they're watching us.
Who are they watching?
They're watching us.
John,
so there you go.
She's your favorite of them all.
Well, none of them want. No one wants to admit they watch us. It's like a guilty pleasure. I don't even know they have a show. Really,
Yeah, that comes from everybody though.
Meanwhile, the town club's got it on 2 TVs.
The Kronks are with us, but if we're not a Kronk, then we don't even exist.
It's on. It's being simulcast at the Legion and at the town club right now.
I think there's
So-
6 or 7 TVs at the club, town club.
Right. Well, they it is what it is. So there you go, folks. That was our.
hello to a few of those people at the club.
Hey, hello. Listen, we're done. It's 2 hours and 35 minutes in. Okay, our 72
We're
people
hardly
watched.
getting started. Last week you
Ugh.
had breaking news right about now.
I know. I have no more breaking news. Let me double check. Let me just double check my. Oh. Hey, Loops. Tuesdays at 10. From Loop. Loop. Tuesdays at 10. Okay. Loops. That's not my rating. That's Loop's rating. Can I call him Loops? He didn't even tell me if I could call him Loops yet. So I'm just gonna keep calling him Loops and hope it sticks. So yeah. So there you go. I want to thank I got more. So more 12s. I'm gonna total this up tomorrow. We're gonna do all the totals tomorrow, and we will make a post on all our medias on how much the Kronks came through tonight for the food pantry. It's not really just the food pantry. I mean, it's one more time. Let's put that up real quick. All right. So people that joined us late, this is the go ahead, Eric.
Trying to help you. I
so-
thought you told me to put them up.
I did. CantonMassHelpline.org. Go there, donate the $12 as a Kronk, and let's help out some people in Canton that are in need.
If you think John has more than 12 friends and you want to guess and you want to do the donation, feel free. The $34 or $18, everything's
12
appreciated.
is fine. And next week,
or $5.
So I want to give a little preview. Next week it is. I hope you guys all come and watch us. It's not going to be Karen Reed. It's not going to be the House defendants. It's going to be a very touching show that it's another one of our civic duties that we're going to do. So there's more to come on that. And Ian, it's going to be something, I'm going to say it's going to be something that some of you Kronks and let me put this out there while Kerry Lama is watching, and any of the other any of the Alberts, the McCabe's, Canton Police, Canton Fire, anyone. I'm being 1,000,000% honest and from the heart right now. Next week is not about any of these people, and I hope some people come together for the topic that we're discussing, at least for one night, and then the day that this happens. There's an event coming up that some people want to talk about, and it's another one of the, I'm trying to do good. So next week, just giving everybody a heads up, it's not going to be Spicy John. It's going to be something for other people. And we'll kind of leave it at that.
It's going to be fun.
Yeah. But in the meantime, I mean, we still can leave. Tonight's anything goes. I mean, tonight,
you've been winging it the whole time.
I did get a little out of control here. I'm going to have to do some damage control upstairs when after we leave the green room.
7.9. Just
Come
saying.
on,
just saying.
I'm being nice. I'm trying to be nice to people.
7.5 is nice. 7.5 is nice.
I don't know.
7.9. You're almost at 8.1. Christ sake. 8.1. You're almost at 8.1. You're traveling. You're traveling.
Let's do a pizza. How do you want to take us out?
John, you did a good job tonight. You've done well once again.
Do we make them hate us even more?
It's we're getting close to the end of the cold weather.
Yeah.
But we should probably go out with the cold weather song.
Do you want to do that, or do you want to do this one?
Brenda Sweeney.
I'd like any type
Brenda Sweeney.
I got Brenda being Brenda.
Yeah, anytime you bring Brenda on, I'm good.
All right, let's finish it out with Brenda being Brenda.
Brenda Sweeney Canton, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's your boy Jay Kronk, live from Canton where Brenda's still being Brenda. And Chris still ain't done a damn thing. Let's get some real work on. Yo, Chris Albert in the chair, man, acting like a boss. Every meeting starting with that holy gloss. 2 fake 911s, 2 fake apologies.
Canton Police, Sergeant Anderson, recorded line.
As many of you know, I've had 2 recent verbal altercations with members of the public outside of my role as a select board.
Still can't find where he parked his integrity. Talk tough on the mic, but crumble under light. When the citizen's speaking, he's itching for a fight. Saying through you, Mr. Chairman.
And through you, Mr. Chair.
Breaking all the rules, the board is becoming a clown car full of fools. Brenda being Brenda.
Brenda Sweeney Canton, in my opinion.
Crispy and Krill, let's get some real work done.
Let's get some real work done here.
And add it to the list from absorbent apology. It's always the same.
Absorb what I absorb.
You can change the phrase, but you can't change the game. Caught in the lot, screaming out profanities, harassing folks' phones, spreading fake realities, calling people up, threatening the town, and playing the victim when the heat come down. Let's get some real work done.
Let's get some real work done here.
Yeah, do that, please.
You Skipper.
Start with your 10th, start with your deeds. You say Colin wasn't there, man, stop the spin. All we got's a screenshot. Where's the truth he was in? He's the king of contradiction, mirror misdirection. Every meeting's therapy for its own reflection. Brenda in the corner, like let him run. He yells again, let's get some real work done.
Let's get some real work done here.
Brenda being Brenda.
Let's get some real work done here.
Crowd goes wild, but Ken's still waiting on something worthwhile. Town hall lights dim, same old show. Every Tuesday night, same ego glow. Let's get some real work done.
Let's get some real work done here.
Yeah, someday, son. Until then, Brenda gon' Brenda, and Chris gon' run.
We'll be back until we get justice for Officer John O'Keefe. Thank you.
This is the Chronicle signing.